All right, y'all. How y'all doing today? It's hot. I just left the gym. I'm sitting in my garage. So my gym don't have a sauna or whatever. So problem solved. I roll home with the windows up, AC off, and boom. Like that's it. But I just want to get on here and talk about how something that just really resonates with me, especially after everything I've been through. That's not a booger, y'all. That's my nose ring. So, something that really resonates with me. So I just want to talk about how people get embarrassed by things that happen to them in their life. My saying now is life happens to everyone, which it does. People get so hung up, especially through social media and seeing other people's lives and seeing what people post. One thing about social media that I really just don't like is the fact that people can portray lives even if they aren't going through that, or even if it ain't as grand as they make it seem. They are able to portray a lifestyle that is sometimes some people portray lifestyles that's not even attainable, that they didn't even attain. They can just paint anything. And it's crazy to see how so many people fall into the mentality of, I have to do what this person is doing, or I have to do what this person's doing. Why are they the same age as me and I'm not in the same level? That's because people are in their own lives, their own journey. They are doing their own things. So life happens to everyone. If you are going through a struggle and you just feel stuff is just weighing down on you, and thing after thing is happening, just know that life happens to everyone. Don't be embarrassed by anything that you go through in life. That's just point blank, period. And also, don't compare your journey, your life, your everything that you've accomplished, anything that you haven't accomplished, to someone else's life. You never know what that person has gone through to get wherever they are. You never know if that person actually attained it, because maybe you're just following them on social media. One of the biggest social media platforms that I cannot stand is Instagram. Oh my goodness, the pictures, the fake pictures, the fake everything, where people just catch a second in their lifetime or in their life and they just post it and make it seem like everything is so grand. It's like a flexing place. It's a place where people go to flex and put up their accomplishments, but behind those pictures or behind those posts, it's you never know what a person is going through. So just know, never compare your journey. I know it's so hard in this social media day and age, but just don't compare your journey to anyone. And it just goes you just never know what people go through to get to those places. As for me, I know a lot of people see a lot of different things, I moved across country. Let's get into that. I moved across the country twice. So I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And the first time I moved with my husband, I was scared out of my mind. Got here and just resented everything about it. Just did not want to accept it. It was not my home. It was not what I was used to, and just was not open to it. So once I became pregnant with Evie, I decided I wanted to go back and be close to family. Got there and I realized I was completely wrong. This was not a place I wanted to raise my daughter. I ended up remembering all of the things and the reasons why I moved in the first place. 4 months later, we were on the road and going back, and I was 8 months pregnant and driving here. Now, let's talk about it. So the second time I moved across town, we came here and we were technically homeless. So we were living in a hotel. Our car had broke down after a car accident that we had that our car insurance was fighting us to pay for. Our car broke down. We had to we were stuck in a car that did not have AC, and it was the dead beginning of the summer. So it was hot here in Arizona. And we just fought, and we ended up moving into an apartment that was about the size of not even half of the house that we live in now. It was so tiny. It was 600 square feet. Everything was in one room, basically, and just lived in that tiny apartment. And we grinded it out, yes, because we ended up setting some goals, and we knew that that's not where we wanted to raise our daughter. That's not the life that we wanted her to have. So we grinded it out. Like, we started, you know, trying to see if we could even buy a home, right? We started that process. This was about 2 years ago. And we kept getting denied. We kept getting told, like, no, you're not ready yet. You basically can't even buy a candy bar with what you have. So we just started grinding it out, working on credit, fixing things that we messed up in our early, you know, or late teens and early 20s. We started fixing that, saving up money. And then we moved into a house, like, because once we got denied so much, we was like, well, let's just even see if we are, you know, can sustain a house. Like, house bills, you know, you got to pay water, electricity, all of that is different than living in an apartment. So we decided to move into a home. When we moved into this home, you know, things were better and things were like, you know, not perfect, but things were really so much better. We started to grow more. We started to learn how to balance bills and how to do all of this, to the point where we were able to put everything, you know, on auto pay and just, you know, let things flow, and kept grinding. And finally, we were able to buy a home. So we started the process of building our home. Basically, with all that being said, it's just, you just never know the journey that people go through to get to where they are. People see, yeah, I do post on social media. Yeah, I do talk about where, you know, where I've come from or where I've gotten to. But it's like, you just never know the journey that people go through. So I just always want to get on here and just know that, one, you know, life happens to everyone. In this home that we moved into, in this home that we, you know, built and grew so much, you know, throughout this year that we've been here, I've also lost a son. I've also lost a child that we conceived in this home. So, you know, that prompted me to start this journey, prompted me to start, you know, really dig into my healing and everything. So that was also, you know, something that I had to go through and get through. You just never know what people go through. So, like, I just want to reiterate and come back to is just never compare your journey to someone else's journey. Never compare what you see someone else has, like, you know, in their life. You just never know. You honestly never know. And that's why I always try to stay as humble as possible. I always try to stay as, you know, grounded as possible, because I know what it took to get to where I am at now. So, man, I just wanted to get on here. That was just the message that I had. It's just because I see so many people feeling like they aren't, you know, where they want to be in life, or they are behind people. You aren't behind anyone, because guess what? Y'all are in different lanes. Y'all are in different lanes in life. Your journey is your journey, and that person's journey is that person's journey. You never know the reason why they got into that position that they are in, and what challenges they're going to face with being in that position. You know, you never know why you are in the position you are in, and what challenges and what blessings and everything that's going to come to you. Just stay focused on your journey. Like, put on blinders, put them here, and focus on your journey. Don't let the social media get to you, because again, you just never know what's behind those posts or those pictures or anything. Just stay focused, because that is so important. Like, and I'm speaking from my reality as well, because I know I used to always feel like, why is this person in this position? Why am I not there? Why am I this? And that's honestly one of the biggest like meanings behind this tattoo that I had ended up getting in Milwaukee. It says "Love Yours." J. Cole is one of my favorite artists of all time, and that song, if you guys ever hear it, is about just loving what you have. Love yours. Be appreciative, because no one's life is better than yours. Like, there's no such thing as that. And if you want something or you want to attain a goal, work at that. But put your blinders on, because do not start, you know, chasing someone else's dream or chasing what you see that they have. But I'm going to end that here. I'm about to go in the house, shower, eat. I really hope this message resonated with someone. This is something that's so close to my heart, that this message is, you know, important, that I wanted to get out. But I hope y'all have a really good day. Leave anything down in the comments, something positive, again, that you've done for someone or that you said to yourself. Let me know if you guys have any topics you want me to speak on. I hope everyone, again, has a good day. Bye.